Hi, welcome to the program. It's me, Ron Van Dam. It's the Ron Van Dam Show. I've been doing this on local cable for about in Easton for about 8 years or something, maybe less. And then at other towns, doing it like for 30 years. So this isn't new to me, although every time I do it, I say to myself, what's the point? I do this every single weekday, have been doing radio or some form of podcasting for 30 years. It's the Ron Van Dam Show, ronvandam.com or newenglandbroadcasting.com. Join me each and every weekend for a new show. We interview guests. I spout off at the mouth. I'm extremely crabby and grumpy. It's fantastic. So how are you doing? How's everything going? Yeah, I know. Me too. I know. Yeah, I just washed my hair. That's why it looks so weird. I wash my hair every once in a while. I guess you could call this reality TV. I mean, how often do you tune into a show and they admit at the beginning they just wash their hair? Doesn't happen. But thanks for inviting me into your home. I appreciate that. Of course, I'm not supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be in your home, and I don't want you in mine. We're supposed to distance ourselves, but not only physically, but emotionally as well. And I think we've achieved both of those things. All right, let's get started. You want to go get something to eat? You want to go get a drink or something? I'll wait. Hurry up. This is boring. Come on, hurry up. Did you get a drink yet? Okay. What are you doing up there? I don't understand what the hell's going on. My life is turned upside down, and I spend the entire day with my hands up in the air saying, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on here? Boy, this is a wonderful country, but the hell are you doing? How do you respond to something like this? Come on, get it together. I'm a little upset with the high-speed internet companies, the Comcast, and not just them, but every internet company has not come through. I truly expected when this thing hit and kids had to stay home from school or do the hybrid thing, which to me just meant that they drove a vehicle that ran on gas and electricity. For some reason, all of a sudden, so the kids have to be online. They get taught online through various vehicles, but they spend the time online, and not every child has a high-tech computer. Not every family can afford anything other than low-speed internet if they can afford internet at all. And I really thought when this thing hit, especially during school seasons, that these companies would step up and say, we're giving everybody high-speed internet, the highest speed we can give everybody so kids don't get kicked offline on their Zoom classes, or when they're hooked up to their schools, there's no interruption in service, or it's very slow. And I mean, those kids are left behind because they don't have enough money for the technological high-speed internet. I mean, I thought this was America, and that was a precious thing. I'm floored by that. I'm floored how not too many entities stepped up at all by helping out other people. I'm also floored that whenever I have to make a phone call to a company to resolve a problem, that I have to sit on hold for 40 minutes to an hour just to speak to a representative, a customer service person, an agent, whatever you call those people. And yes, I still make phone calls. They say, for faster service, you can use the internet and go to our website and we can take care of everything there for you. And then you go to the website and you can't log in. You never logged in before. You don't know what's, and now you got questions, but then you have to call them and now you're on hold for an hour again. The websites are not efficient for the most part. They don't answer every one of your questions. So you have to make a phone call. And when you do, no matter what company it is, they start the phone call. It's automated. Nobody answers the phone anymore. Oh my God, a person answering the phone? What was this, the 1920s? A person having a job answering the phones? No, no, no. It's got to be a robot that sounds like a person. One that actually sounds very friendly, but I know it's not a person, it's a robot. Why is a robot coming on to me? I mean, what are we supposed to have some type of unbridled sex? I mean, why are you coming on to me like that? You're a robot. So anyway, yeah, so I'm 40 minutes, an hour on hold. And there's a recording at the very beginning of this whole robotic receptionist thing. And it says, due to COVID-19, we are expecting a higher than usual call volume. Therefore, your wait times could be absolutely ridiculous. We suggest you go to the website, because if you hold on for a actual person, you're screwed up the ass. So you can hold if you want, but it could take some time. You know what? Here's the thing. There's a lot of people out of work, a lot of smart people out of work. Why don't you hire them at least temporarily so they have some money? Hire them temporarily, do some quick training. They can work out of their homes and have them answer the phones. What a novel idea. People answering the phones, hiring people to work in customer service. We know there's a lot more people calling. We know there's a lot more people that need to be serviced and need specific answers at this terrible time of need. Should we hire people? Nah, I don't care. I don't care about them. Let them hold. Let them hold, those poor schmucks. I'm serious, man. I'm not kidding. I think it's horrible. It's just horrible. I want to applaud one particular company that doesn't put me through that crap, and that's American Express. And I don't leave home without it. I have an American Express card. I use it sometimes I don't. If I ever have a problem or a charge looks weird or I have any kind of question, there's a phone number at the back of the American Express card, and I dial the phone number, and they go, due to COVID-19, there could be that whole thing. I'm on hold for no more than 2 minutes, if at all. Congratulations to American Express for making sure if you have a higher call volume, you hire more people. They get it. And as a result, I love this company, and I will have a card with them until the day I don't. They're fantastic. I highly recommend them. Why? Because they service me accordingly. They don't consider me to be just a schmuck that's willing to sit there on hold listening to the same music for an hour and a half. So congratulations. I feel this way about everything. If I have to wait online, there's a popular drugstore company, and I won't say the name of it, but there's 3 letters in the name, and nobody knows what the 3 letters stand for. The other way I can tell you who they may be is when you get a receipt, it's longer than the Dead Sea Scrolls. So anyway, every time I go in there, there's a line that's like long, and hire more people. When I call their pharmacy area, because I have a question about a prescription, and I always do because I don't know what the hell they're talking about, I have to call up and speak to a pharmacy representative. I'm on hold to the point where sometimes they don't even pick up. And why? And they're lovely people. I know some of them. They're lovely people. They're wonderful, beautiful people who wash their hair continually. They're good people. They don't hire any more people. It's busy. It's busier than ever. They could have a person that does nothing but answer phone calls, 2 or 3 people that do nothing but answer phone calls. But no, they don't hire any more people. Don't ever give me the excuse that, due to COVID-19, your wait time could be extraordinarily long. And, and, and therefore we're hiring more people to serve you as efficiently as we couldn't even do it before. And no, because of the COVID-19 pandemia, you're screwed. We're not hiring any more people. So good luck. I don't get it. So many things I'm starting not to understand. They're making no sense. And when I ask people why they're doing that, I have to wait on hold to find out. This Trump guy, have you heard of him? This Trump guy hired a friend of his to be the Postmaster General of the United States, to lead the post office. And this person was a donator to the Trump campaign, huge amount of money. And Trump's response was, do you want to be Postmaster Thank you. Do you want to be Postmaster General? I'll appoint you. The only experience this guy has had with the post office is he mailed a letter once. So he gets in there midsummer, and immediately, because this mail-in voting has to be sabotaged by the president, so immediately this Postmaster General starts moving out the high-speed, efficient mail sorting machines. For the thing, those machines that sort your mail incredibly efficiently, they've been removed for the most part. Why did he do this? To step up the efficiency. And that's the answer. I took out the efficient machines. I put them out of commission because I want to make things more efficient. Oh my God! What? Yes, I've removed all the fish from the pond because I want people to catch more fish in the pond. What the hell are you talking about? I don't understand. I'm floored. I'm floored. Maybe I've been on hold too long and it's given me too much time to think about these things. Unbelievable. So I started reading the labels of household cleansers these days due to the pandemia, and I've started to read labels. Why? Because I like to read, and there are labels on things. So I'm reading them about the cleaners, and I find out that a lot of the labels say that this product kills 99.9% of germs. Wow. Those are probably the products I should be using because there's a germ problem going on. I'm not sure if you know that, but there's a virus thing going on. And on the label of some of these things, it says that it kills 99.9% of germs, and it actually says viruses. It doesn't specifically list the viruses, but it says viruses, and this, So I use the things, and I feel psychologically confident that I'm killing 99.9% of all germs and viruses. Don't drink it, by the way. Seriously, don't. Some people do. Well, then can I drink it? No, you can't drink it, you idiot. Anyway, but I'm saying to myself, why doesn't it kill 100%? Why did you stop at 99.9? At first it sounds like, wow, that's like almost 100%. And then if you stop and you think about it, why didn't you go the extra 0.1%? Why'd you stop at 99.9? Why didn't you go to 100? Could you wait another day and put it out when you've reached 100%? Well, it's wrong because nothing's 100%. Oh, but things are 99.9. I see. Why are you doing this to me? What is your plan? What is your plan? No, right. I wish it killed 100% of viruses. That'd be wonderful. Best we could do is 99.9. And then it was lunchtime, and we were hungry, and we said, that's good enough. That's so close to 100%. Let's go with that. Let's put that on the label. Or can't we just skip lunch and continue working and get it to 100%? No, but I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. And also 99, then they can't sue us. That person that says, hey, your label said it kills 100% of viruses, and I got a virus. I'm suing you. That could be a problem. Maybe you don't want to go to 100%. Let's just stop at 99.9, and that way the legal things that come at us, we can say, well, that wasn't covered. That's the 0.1 that we don't cover. I'm sorry, we don't cover that. We don't cover that. We do not cover that. You happen to get that one virus that it's that point we don't cover. We don't. It doesn't even say in the label that we cover that. Wow. I know. I ran into by the way, I'm not timing this. I have no idea how long this is. I have no idea whatsoever. I think it's going to fall short. I try to do a half-hour show because they're half-hour slots, and if you go over half an hour, all of a sudden there's some kind of weird show that has nothing to do with anything. So I don't want to be cut out. So I'm probably going to go a little bit less than half an hour and make them scramble to fill the rest of the time. Do they have shorts and cartoons that they can run here? Can you run the last 5 minutes of the governor's daily update? Something, just something. All right. A few days ago, and I've talked about this before in the show, but whenever it happens, it just throws me back into the arms of discontent. I was at one of our local supermarkets. It's the easiest place for me to shop because it's local. And I went in there and here it's a generational thing. If it's an adult cashier in the supermarket who is over 40 or 50 years old, if you say thank you to them, their response would be, you're welcome. Now, I don't know if I'm that old, but that's what I was taught. If somebody says thank you, your response should be, you're welcome. It's an automatic thing. It's like when you're at the doctor and they test your knee reflex, so they hit you with that rubber hammer and your knee moves a little bit. Natural reflex, natural reaction. That's the same with thank you, you're welcome. Somehow that stopped. Somehow when we got to a different generation, those rules did no longer apply. So I go to the cash register, they check me out, man. Stop checking me out. My eyes are up here. Stop checking me out. They put the stuff in the bag for me. By the way, no more plastic for me. I've seen a lot of documentaries. No more plastic for me. Paper bags only. Don't even go there. So they put the groceries in the paper bag. They say, and I say to them, thank you, because I'm a polite guy. And the response from the cashier, who is only like 22, maybe 25 years old, maybe, probably only 20, their response is not you're welcome. It's no problem, no worries. Excuse me, what did you say? I said thank you, and you said no worries. I don't quite understand what happened here. Was I putting you out? If I said I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, then your response could be no worries, no worries, no problem. That would be an acknowledgement that I've hurt you in some way, and don't worry about hurting me. Don't worry about what happened here. We're both adults. We can get through this. This will not change my life for the most part. No worries. I'm not worried. You shouldn't worry. Nobody should worry about this. Worried about what? I just said to you, thank you. for bagging my groceries and serving me, and your response is, I'll live through this. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. What are you doing? What did your parents teach you? That is not the appropriate response to that comment. What's what's wrong with you? You realize that you're just repeating what other people say because it's a popular phrase. It doesn't mean anything. No worries, no worries, no worries. I'm sorry, I just slammed your hand in my car door. No, no worries. It'll heal. It'll be okay. I just slammed your hand in my car door. You're welcome. I don't understand. I don't understand. The other thing is when you ask somebody a question and they treat the question like it's a monumental response that must be considered entirely by a staff of people. Like, you went to a birthday party yesterday? Yes, I did. It was my brother's birthday. Oh, really? How old is your brother? I want to say 19. But I can't say it. I want to say it, but I can't say it for some. He's no, nine. No, I want to say 19, but I can't. Just say it. He's 19. Stop with this. I want to say, when's the last time you were at the dentist? I want to say July, but I want to say July, but I think it's August. But I want to say July. I want to say that so badly, but I think it was August or September. I want to say July. Oh my God, cut it out. I want to say cut it out. I want to say, unbelievable. The other thing is, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea. You keep saying, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know what you're saying. These phrases are, speak English, speak English. English should be your first language. I want to say English should be your first language. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't. I don't know. It's the question is not how are we going to get through this social distancing pandemic thing. That shouldn't be the question. The question should be how are we going to get through this experience living with other people on the planet? How are we going to get through that? I mean, the virus is a horrible thing, but it's not stopping the stupid people. There's still stupid. The virus didn't make you stupid. You were originally stupid. You've been doing this stupid stuff all your life. Whatever happened to people growing up? And college kids. Oh my God, college kids. I don't know if there are any college kids that watch this show, but stop it. Stop it. Stop. I know that you were a child and then you became a teenager and you wanted to see how much freedom you could have. And then you went to college if your parents could afford it. And your only purpose there is to have a good time. That's not true, Ron. Our purpose in going to college is not to have a good time. It's to learn. It's education. That's not why we go to college, to socialize. That's, hey, Joey, there's a babe up in the room. She's changing her clothes. Oh, I gotta go. All right, fine. How many of you married the person that you met in school? Yeah, don't put your hand up real high. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. If you married the person you were dating in school, and it's working out, congratulations to you. But I got to tell you something. You missed out on a lot of fun. You missed out on having the most productively wonderful social years of your life by dating a lot of people and exploring different personalities and different types of people. No, no, I married the first person I met who would have sex with me. That's pretty much where it is. And I want to say I'm happy. I want to say, all right. I don't know how much time I spent doing this thing. You have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll try to do this in another month. By then, hopefully things will be great, but I'm not sure about that. Um, who am I? Who am I to you? Who are you to me? Just wear your freaking mask. Stay away from other people. Just abstain from partying. The holidays are coming up. People are back in school. This could be either okay or it could be horrifically horrible, where the death toll and the hospitalizations go through the roof. It's up to you, each of us individually. Do the stuff that has been proven over the months to work. Stay away from other people. Don't be in large crowds, especially indoors. As the winter comes, that's going to be difficult. But wear a mask, man. Wear a mask. Some of them are quite adorable and alluring. And if we do this properly with what we know works, it'll shorten the time we have to go through this. Okay? Otherwise, I don't want to think of the outcome. Let's all be Americans, respect each other, help each other, and that means do the simple things we're asking right now. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I wish you peace.